In attempts to free ourselves from the massive titanium vault that housed the original crypt of SCP-076-2, Dr. O'Connor was able to survey our full situation.
Well, we're fucked.
How is everyone?
I do not believe that Thunder survived the onslaught. I cannot seem to find a pulse.
What? Out of my way. Let me see. Yeah, she's gone. SCIW ripped her to shreds.
Well, let's stop wasting our time on a fucking corpse and find a way out of this tank.
Not very likely. This vault was designed to imprison one of the most dangerous SCP artifacts on file. It's not like we're going to be able to crack a window and crawl out.
There's always a failsafe. Protocol dictates that there needs to be an emergency egress in case personnel become trapped.
I would think Abel would be an exception.
Shut up, you two! You're wasting oxygen. Reaver does have a point, though. Protocol states there needs to be an emergency hatch somewhere. OSHA standards and all. We need to find that egress point fast.
The four of us searched for a possible exit for the next several hours. Reaver and Dr. O'Connor were starting to show the signs of asphyxiation. Angel, due to her robotic implants, was not affected by the decreasing amount of oxygen. This concerned me greatly, as I was showing no signs of asphyxiation as well. Since my welfare was not at stake, we doubled our efforts. Angel, I believe I have found something.
What is it?
There seems to be a slight flaw in these panels. Obviously the sign of Abel's frustration from being imprisoned. If we concentrate our firepower on this precise spot, we may be able to break through and widen the opening.
Good. Reaver, Doc, how are you two holding up?
If you don't mind, I'm just going to sit this one out.
I think I have enough left to pull a trigger.
Good. Focus your aim on this precise spot.
Fire!
Oh, good God. Doc, we have air.
We need to widen the hole and get out of here. Cypher, help me tear this right here. That should do it. Come on, we're out of here.
But what about Agent Thunder?
We don't have time right now to do anything about her. I'll radio back when we're out of this hellhole and HQ can come collect her. But right now our priority is to get out.
Understood. I felt ashamed that we were forced to leave Thunder's body in the vault. But Angel was correct. Our priority was clear. As soon as we were clear of the inner vault, we made our way to the surface. Dr. O'Connor and Agent Reaver both recovered slowly. At this point, I was more confused than anything. What was the meaning of that outburst? If the Bulk Commission was disbanded, what purpose did the General have in all of this? Who was Agent Ramsey? Did the attack on our aircraft have any connection to this? There were more questions than answers at this point, and I was no closer to what I was seeking than I was at the beginning of the mission. My role in all of this was still confined to what I vaguely remember. I recall pursuing SCP-2 with Agent who had years of experience dealing with SCP-076-2. An airstrike was called, and in our haste, we did not seek adequate cover. I was badly wounded. Agent did not survive. The following escape attempt, SCP-076-2, noticed immediately that Agent was not present in his pursuit. He stopped and demanded to know where Agent was. I stepped forward and informed Abel that he was killed in an airstrike attempting to stop another SCP artifact. Abel's mood turned to great remorse, and he stopped his assault. He then requested to be brought back to his cell and allowed us to escort him there. I was in the observation room when Angel interviewed Abel and found that he had great respect for Agent as an opponent. This was the beginning of Mobile Task Force Omega-7 and Pandora's Box, where Abel was permitted to assist the group in missions of extreme danger. Abel was viewed as a regenerative expendable, If he died in battle, he would simply reconstitute back in his crypt. I was assigned as his handler, his liaison to the Foundation. It was my duty to attempt to contain and reason with Abel, since we both knew Agent. That was our connection, our only connection. And I confided in him that Agent was a close friend of mine, and that I too mourned his death. For the first time, the Foundation was able to document that SCP-076-2 had the ability to show compassion when he placed his hand on my shoulder and spoke to me about how great an opponent Agent was, and that his death was not deserving of someone of his prowess. Over the months following, the missions were getting fewer and fewer, and Abel was getting restless. In his free time, he figured out how to disable the collar and once again attempted to escape. This time, he showed no mercy against his captors. He reached the killing corridor and sprinted down the hallway in a matter of seconds, slaughtering everyone in his path with his blades. As he approached the ASA, I confronted him, begged him to stand down. I heard over the PA system the 10-minute countdown to detonation of the nuclear warhead, and... Interesting. I cannot recall anything more. I remember waking up to what I thought to be several hours later, only to discover that it was close to 30 years in the future. It is that one missing piece that will break this mystery, and there is only one individual that knows for certain what happened that day. Abel himself. We finally saw daylight creep through the cracks of the building exterior and made it back to the surface.
Okay, we need to regroup. I'm calling in rescue to bring us back to HQ.
But we need to finish this. I am not yet satisfied with what we have found. Or rather, not yet found.
Cypher, I understand your concern, but Reaver and Doc here need medical treatment. The safety of the group is always top priority.
It's gonna take a little more than lack of air to slow me down.
I just need a rest, Angel. We'll be fine. We do need to contact rescue, though, to recover Thunder's body.
Okay, Cypher, this is your mission. What's the next step?
I need to speak with Abel.
Are you fucking nuts? Have you ever been in Containment Area 25B? That place is impenetrable. I helped design that place.
I know the risks, but it is the only way.
Somehow I think you lost something when Area 25 blew way back when. You're not all there, man.
Agent Reaver, I am fully aware of the risks involved, and I am fairly certain that you were as well when you volunteered to assist me. There are only 2 people on the known planet that can further this mission. General Bow, who has just shown us that he will be less than cooperative, and Abel, who just may assist me with this. I pose him no threat, and he knows this, to which he has no desire to strike me down. If there was another solution, I would have reached it long before this point in time.
Okay, boys, settle down.
Cypher, are you sure you're feeling okay? I've never seen you this, passionate before.
If you were in my position, Doctor, I am sure you would feel the same way.
True. So what do you need from us? I feel this may be a mission that none of us come back from, but I volunteered to see this through.
Same here. Reaver?
You sons of bitches are crazy. Okay, fine. Nothing like a good suicide mission to stir things up a bit. Okay, Sai. What do we have to do?
Angel, radio rescue. Instruct them to send 2 transports. One to recover Thunder's body. The second will take us to Containment Area 25B.